Today we'll discuss about chemical reactions and equations. First we will discuss about what is an equation. In mathematical terms, we are using that equations. Like equations, what are equations? A statement that the values of two mathematical expressions are equal. A statement that values of two mathematical expressions are equal. In chemistry, we have to learn that what are chemical reactions and equations. Reactions means when reactants, when two or more reactants combine together to form some products that are said to be chemical reactions. Like here, we will define equations like a word equation shows change of reactants to products through an arrow placed between them. A word equation shows that reactants to products through an arrow placed between them. In chemistry, we have to write that these two are reactants. When it is combining, when it is giving final result, this arrow is representing for result. That is final product we are getting here is some products. Like let us take here this example. Magnesium is reacting with oxygen to get a result of that is final product is magnesium oxide. So this is one chemical reaction. In this also, now we have to understand which is balanced chemical equation and what is balanced chemical equation and why we need to balance chemical equation. First, what is balanced chemical equation? The question. So that is when the reactant side is equal to the product side is said to be balanced chemical equation. When the reactant side is equal to the product side is said to be balanced chemical equation. When the reactant side is equal to the product, when the reactant side is equal to the product side is said to be balanced chemical equation. Then what is unbalanced chemical equation? Unbalanced chemical equation is just vice versa of this balanced chemical equation. Means when the reactant side is not equal to the product side is said to be unbalanced chemical equation or skeletal chemical equation or skeletal chemical equations. Unbalanced chemical equation is also called as skeletal chemical equations. Now why we need to balance chemical equation? We already learned that in 9th class that law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass states that mass can neither be created or nor be destroyed in a chemical reaction. So that's why we have to balance chemical equation to maintain the law of conservation of mass to both sides. To reactant side should be always equal to that product side. Reactions. The first one here is combination reaction. Combination means here when two or more reactants combine together to form single product is called combination reaction. Means when two or more reactants combine together to form single product is called combination reactions. Let us take some examples. Like in our NCERT textbook, first example given here is burning of coal. While burning of coal, we are observing that carbon plus oxygen. When carbon is reacting with oxygen to form carbon dioxide here. So this is one of the example of combination reaction. Like another example also, formation of water. Formation of water. Now we will discuss about second reaction, that is exothermic reaction. Reaction in which heat is released along with the formation of product is said to be exothermic reaction. Means here energy should be heat should be released along with the formation of product is said to be exothermic reaction. A reaction in which heat is released along with the formation of product is said to be exothermic reaction. Examples here we are taking from NCERT, that is burning of natural gas. While burning of natural gas, heat is released along with the formation of energy. Like that, second example is respiration. In respiration, what is happening is after having food, what is happening? Food is broken down into smaller particles and energy is released. That is, heat is released along with the formation of products. So that is also second example of exothermic reaction. Now, here another type of reaction is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction means a reaction in which single reactant is broken down to the simpler product is said to be decomposition reaction. A reaction in which single reactant breaks down to give simpler products is said to be decomposition reaction. It means a single reactant is breaking down into the simpler product. That is said to be decomposition reaction. Now moving on to next one, that is endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction, a reaction in which heat is absorbed. Heat is absorbed along with the formation of products. That is said to be endothermic reaction. For example, photosynthesis. While photosynthesis, what is happening? Plants were capturing sunlight and preparing their food in the presence of chlorophyll, water and carbon dioxide. So like that, we can able to say photography also. Photography, what is happening? That capturing that heat or photograph. Like that, endothermic reaction. The next one is displacement reaction. A displacement reaction means here we can able to observe that when more reactive metal is displacing a less reactive metal, that is said to be displacement reaction. A more reactive metal is displacing a less reactive metal, that is said to be displacement reaction. Now moving on to next one, that is double displacement reaction. In double displacement reaction is such type of reaction in which exchange of ions between reactants are called double displacement reactions. Double displacement reaction is said to be that kind of reaction in which exchange of ions between reactants are called double displacement reaction. Example here we can take that precipitation reaction. Now moving on to next reactions, that is oxidation. Oxidation means here if a substance is gaining oxygen and losing hydrogen, it is said to be oxidation reaction. A reaction in which oxygen is gained. A substance is gaining oxygen and losing hydrogen is said to be oxidation reaction. Where at the same time reduction, just that is reverse case. Where if a substance is gaining hydrogen and losing oxygen, then it is said to be reduction reaction. So with this we had completed that first part. Now we will continue next part in the next video.